Hey yo, what's going on? It's Monkey D Tyrell. I know it's almost been a week, and like I said, personal stuff is going on. But you know what? Let's just get into part two of what if Sasuke he was an Attack on Titan. I hope you guys enjoy. Sasuke, Connie, and Eren met Armin and Mikasa at the HQ in Trost. This is it. When the Titans come in, we'll die. Armin would consistently whisper that, until Sasuke would walk up and slap Armin in the back of the head. Snap out of it, Armin. We need those full tanks. Armin would pull himself together. Sasuke, Eren, and Mikasa would run outside. Eren, Armin, and Sasuke were assigned to Squad 34. While Mikasa was assigned to the rear guard. Mikasa would tell Sasuke to keep Eren safe, and Sasuke would nod. Squad 34 arrived in the main city of Trost, and in 10 seconds, everything fell apart. People were dying left and right. In a fit of rage, Eren charged at a Titan, while another one bit his leg off. Eren, now with his left leg pretty much bitten off, was there nearly lifeless. Armin was about to get eaten by a Titan, and Sasuke, trying to save both Armin and Eren, was swatted by a Titan, which destroyed his left arm and most of the left side of his body. Sasuke was fading in and out of consciousness until he finally blacked out, and the last thing he saw was Eren getting eaten by a Titan while trying to save Armin. Darkness. And the last words he said before he entered the darkness was, "I need to protect humanity." Sasuke would then regain the consciousness and realize that the garrison regiment were pointing guns, cannons, and swords at him, Mikasa, Armin, and Eren. Scout member Sasuke Uchiha, is it true of what you just said, that you must protect humanity even though you're a Titan? Sasuke's memory started to flood back. He remembered that after passing out, he turned into a Titan and started killing other Titans. But for some reason, he didn't kill one, even though he could. Sasuke's Titan looked like it had clothes, but it was just skin. It also had a pair of wings, but at the tip of the wings were hands with two sword sheaths. He also remembered that the Titan dual-wielded swords, and that Connie said something about his Titan being around 20 meters. Sasuke would get out of thought and ask Armin why Eren is with them. Armin would reply, "Because you and Eren were Titans." Eren and Sasuke would look at each other. Sasuke knew he was a Titan shifter, but Eren just couldn't believe it. "Answer me, Uchiha. Is it true that you want to protect humanity because your Titan friend says otherwise?" Sasuke would ask what they mean, and Mikasa would reply, "Eren was in the loop, and he said to kill them all. Now they're just scared out of their minds." "Are you ignoring me? Should I remind you that I'm the one between you and death?" Sasuke looked down and began to think. They're scared of their minds. Whatever he says, it wouldn't matter, but he still needs to try. "Sure, it's true. I want to protect humanity, but it's the same for Eren Yeager." The garrison leader looked down. "You liars. Fire the cannons." Sasuke would remember Mikasa's words about protecting Eren, and he would then yell to Eren and Mikasa to get closer. Same with Armin. Sasuke would then bite his hand, and then summon his Titan, with the Titan's right wing blocking the cannonball. Sasuke would jump out the Titan's nape. "Look, I have to tell you guys something. I knew I could transform this whole time. I didn't want to tell anyone for this reason, but now I have no choice." Eren would look at Armin. "Armin, you can get us out of this." Armin would be confused, as Eren would state, "You're always calm and collected. I don't know what's going on, but maybe you can convince them. Armin wouldn't believe what Eren is saying. He always thought that he was nothing to them. He always thought that they thought he was nothing as well. But now looking at Eren and Mikasa, he realized that they think of him highly. Armin would then run out of the Titan's steam and look at the garrison's captain performing the cadet salute. Armin, in desperation, would explain that Eren's Titan and Sasuke's Titan could plug up Wall Maria and Wall, was it Wall Cena? Sorry, I'm fucking stupid. Anyway, Pixis would then finally calm the kids down. He would then explain the look at that salute. After some time, Pixis would ask Armin if he is sure that Sasuke and Eren could plug up Wall Maria and Wall Rose, or if he was just saying that to save his ass. Armin would reply, it was a mixture of both. I mean, Eren's Titan is around 15 meters, and Sasuke's is around 20 meters. Sasuke said that he knew he could turn into a Titan. I just assumed he had previous training. Pixis would nod. Well, I guess we had to ask the man himself. Pixis would walk up to Eren and Sasuke, and Sasuke was explaining to Eren how to transform into a Titan. Remember, Eren, the best way to do it is to have a clear goal in mind, then inflict self-pain. Pixis would cut off. So Sasuke, you knew you could turn into a Titan this whole time, am I correct? Sasuke would sigh. I didn't want to tell anyone. Pixis would ask Sasuke, is there any reason why you didn't want to help humanity? Sasuke would state, truth is, I hate the military police. They killed my father over a hunch. And then my older brother Itachi, well, he died giving me this power. I only hid it from people to protect myself. There's no way anyone would understand. And now it turns out Eren also had a Titan ability. Pixis would look at Eren. Do you believe you can plug up that wall? Eren would reply, oh, Sasuke just told me how to control it, so hopefully I can. Sasuke would reply, we'll cut in. Well, I know I can. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. Besides, I got another set of hands. Eren would ask, hey Sasuke, why does my Titan seem to be boring compared to yours? As Pixis would then reply, oh, cut in, sorry. Pixis would cut in. Yeah, yours seem to have claws and wings. We've never seen a Titan like that before. Sasuke would think to himself, well, I can't tell you. Honestly, I don't know. All I remember Itachi telling me is how to control it, and that it will have a different ability from his own, so don't expect much that would be consistent. Pixis would think to himself, Itachi, as he would then speak aloud. Itachi was a very good soldier. Arwen thought highly of him. We thought he died of an unknown sickness, but you seem to know how he died. Sasuke would explain how Titan shifters are made. What I know of it is, once you're injected with a Titan serum from the nape, you'll turn into a Titan, and you have to eat the Titan shifter. I'm assuming that's what I did to Itachi. I just hope that none of his friends hate me. Pixis would then kneel down to Sasuke. Once you explain it to him, I think they'd understand. Eventually, Pixis told everybody. Eventually, Armin told everybody the strategy that would work best. If people went to one side of the wall, Eren and Sasuke can easily get to the rock. Of course, this is assuming that both Eren and Sasuke have a good handle of what they're doing. Pixis would appoint Ian as the squad leader to lead Eren and with Eren Sasuke with Mikasa and Rico. They pretty much set out to go to Trost as the distraction is actually working pretty well, and yeah, they get into Trost, and when Eren gets there, Sasuke tells Eren that he can do this if he really pretty much wants to. Like if Eren doesn't feel like he can do it, but Eren, being Eren, decides that he wants to do it himself. Sasuke tells Eren that he still needs to keep a complete goal in mind before transforming, a clear one, preferably one that isn't like vengeance heavy, as you'll be dragged with it and it'll be hard to control your Titan. Eren thinks of a clear goal, which is plugging up the wall, and Eren transforms into a Titan. Unlike in the original, where Eren would punch Mikasa, Eren actually does pick up the rock and begins to walk, which means Rico doesn't shoot a red flare. Instead, she will shoot a green flare to signal that the plan is going well. Eren plugs up the wall, and like last time where Eren pretty much, was attacking Mikasa, no, Eren is not as, I guess to say, aggressive. Eren would come out of his Titan, and two Titans would try and kill Eren, Sasuke, Rico, Ian, and Mikasa, but Levi will come in asking what is going on. Unlike in the original, Armin does not remind Eren of the dream to go to the sea, so that doesn't happen, which means Armin is not there. Eren, it does wake up in the basement, but Sasuke also would be in the cellar with them, which means that Eren and Levi are pretty much interrogating two people. Now, Sasuke will not be in the same cell for obvious reasons, so Eren just has to go by what he can hear with Sasuke instead of seeing him. Sasuke pretty much goes in there willingly as long as he knows that Eren is safe, pretty much. When Eren wakes up, he asks what's going on, as Sasuke would shout to Eren to calm down and that they're doing this mainly to protect humanity, but they're just scared at the moment. Levi scoffs as he talks to himself. So this is Itachi's little brother, huh? I didn't think that he would grow up so fast. I remember the last time I saw him was as he would cut off his own fault when Erwin would show Eren that he has the key and would ask what this is. Eren would explain that's the key to his father's basement, and remembered that his father, Grisha, would told Eren that that key is very important and that they need to go to Shiganshina and take it back and go into the basement, pretty much. Eren explains that they need to go back to Shiganshina because something important apparently is in the basement. Sasuke, he remembers when Itachi showed him a book of pretty much one of the books in the basement. Although Sasuke didn't read much, so doesn't know as much. All he knows is that the land beyond the sea, beyond the walls, is freedom, but that's pretty much it. Levi would pretty much state so all they need to do is go to Shiganshina, which will be extremely hard. And yeah, Levi explains to Eren and Sasuke that they're gonna be held. There's just gonna be a trial held, pretty much to pretty much be chosen that either they die or they go with the Survey Corps. And they're really hoping that both Eren and Sasuke would be on their side. Sasuke states that he would rather be in the Survey Corps than be killed by the military police like everybody else in his family. And Eren states that he's always wanted to be in the Survey Corps. So yeah. They kind of wait for a few days before the trial, and they do eventually get the trial of Sasuke and Eren being tied up to the post like normal. And the trial is had as the judge would pretty much state that there's two opposing sides: the military police, which Sasuke clearly has a distaste for, he's making it extremely obvious that he hates them with a burning passion, and the Survey Corps, which want him to plug up Wall Maria to get the Shiganshina. Now, unlike in the original where they bring up the fact that Eren was trying to attack Mikasa, that doesn't happen here, so it's a lot more on the Survey Corps side, mainly. So Levi doesn't have to beat up Sasuke or Eren in this timeline. Oh, but they do still bring up the fact that they are titans against humanity and that they disrespected the wall. Oh, the judge begins to sway into the military police sides before Sasuke would say that if Eren dies, everyone's gonna die. The judge would ask if Sasuke can elaborate, and Sasuke would state that his brother Itachi told him before giving him these Titan powers that he needs to protect humanity, but he would like to pick and choose sometimes, because it's inhuman to kill something that can help humanity. And he's pretty much just going off on the military police, telling them that they don't know what they're talking about, how corrupt they are, how they're just doing this for their business and all that. And Sasuke would look dead-eyed to the judge, and he would tell him that if Eren loses this battle, if Eren dies, that he can just transform right now and kill everybody. As he would then explain that this post doesn't actually restrain him from turning into a Titan, and that he can still change even though he's tied up. Levi would come out, and instead of beating up Sasuke, he would actually tell the judge that he will allow this if Eren does not go to the Survey Corps, and that he will not interfere in Sasuke's rampage if that does happen. The judge pretty much is backed into a corner and says that Sasuke and Eren will need to join the Survey Corps for the protection of humanity and all that, and you can clearly see the military police is kind of pissed. But at the end of the day, Sasuke and Eren are now Survey Corps members, which we do get to meet the Levi squad eventually, and Sasuke could pretty much care less for any of them, but he does want to talk to Levi mainly, in that he does remember that Itachi did write to Levi and asked Sasuke pretty much what's the relationship between Levi and Itachi, which Levi would explain that Itachi and him were kind of acquaintances, /friends, but they didn't talk a lot. Neither of them liked to talk anyway, but they did work together in the battle and stuff like that. And this is when we lead into Sasuke and Eren traveling to the old Survey Corps HQ and pretty much needing to clean the whole thing, which Sasuke does a very good job at, but Eren, would rather just fight Titans than be here. And I think this is where I'm going to end off part 2 at the moment. I'm pretty sure I skipped a lot of things while writing. So if I did skip something, you could just tell me in the comments. I actually do like reading them, by the way. So if you comment, like, subscribe, do all that, that'd be nice. We're almost at 350, and that's just one step closer to 400. So that'd be great if I get a lot of more people listening to this. And I hope you guys do enjoy. I would explain, I would have went into more detail into what happened in the Trost, but I could just do a flashback filler part. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I hope you guys do enjoy this part. I think the next video is not gonna be a what if. Well, it's gonna be what if, but not story based, more of me just talking. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Goodbye.